Hi guys again. Now this one is sketching and graphing a quadratic equation, but look at the equation now. This one looks like what? The completing is already in the, looks like a completing square format. So this one is slightly different than the other one we did a moment ago, because this one is actually already telling you what is the axis symmetry in the vertex. Here is, because this equation is of the form of these. Right here, this f of x is equal to ax plus or minus h squared plus or minus k. The vertex, the axis symmetry for this case is x is equal to h. Is this one. And the vertex is h and k, right? This h is basically telling you how much is moving to the left or to the right along the x-axis, and the k is telling you how much is going up or down. Now, if you have it like -3, like in this case, this actually is telling you that the axis of symmetry happens to be in 3. When it's negative, it's actually, you would put it in +3. If it was +3, then it would be on the other side, -3. So you know more or less the trick. And then the sign is minus, you're moving to the right. Yes, toward the right. When the sign is positive, you're moving toward the left. So in this case, it's -3. It is here, the axis symmetry. Okay, let me see if I can write it. Yeah, there it is in 3. And the vertex, k, because it's -5, this one follows this order. If it's -5, you go 5 units down. If it's +5, you go 5 units up. So in this case, it's -5, so the vertex actually happens to be here. When x is 3 and y is -5, this is the vertex. Very easy, right? Vertex in this case, well, the axis symmetry for this case is +3, and the vertex is going to be when x is +3, y is -5. Aha! Now, here is interesting to find the x-intercepts and y-intercept. But we do the same thing we did before. For the y-intercept, we're going to set x equal to 0. But, in the other equation that we had a moment ago, that it looks like, a polynomial, expanded quadratic equation, you make all x zeros, and then whatever's the constant is going to be that the y-intercept. But in this case, it's not going to be like that, because x is going to be 0, but you still have a 3, and 3 squared is 9. So you have to set it. In the other problem, it's going to be always a constant. In this one, no, you have to solve the whole thing. So when x is equal to 0, you have y is equal to what? 0 minus 3 squared minus 5. So this is going to be basically as -3 squared minus 5, or +9 minus 5, 4. So we have here that the y-intercept is when x is 0, y is 4. When x is 0, y is 4. Yeah, somewhere around here. Okay. Right? Everybody agree? Yeah, remember this is concave up. Yeah, so it makes sense. -3 squared is +9, minus 5 is going to be +4. Yeah, so that makes sense. Now what about the x-intercept? Intercepts. It might have 1, it might have 2, 1, or none, because it means in that case they intersect the x-axis. Solutions are complex. So we set y equal to 0. So in other words, we have this thing, x minus 3 squared minus 5 is equal to 0. So the first thing we do is set 5 to the side, and we will have something like this. X minus 3 squared is equal to +5. Then we take the square root of both sides, so we will have x minus 3 is equal there, because we're going to take the square root of both sides. Taking the square root of both sides will be something like this. X minus 3 squared, the square root of this thing is equal to plus or minus square root of 5. So then we have x minus 3 is going to be equal to what? Plus or minus square root of 5. We send 3 to the other side. We have x is equal to 3 plus or minus square root of 5. The square root of 5 is not a perfect square, so it's actually a nasty number. 5 to the 1/2, and I will tell you now it's going to be like 2 point something. Oh, 2.24. So this actually is telling us that 3 plus or minus 2.24. So we have two possible solutions. One that it says 3 plus 2.24, which it will be 5.24, and the other one is 3 minus 2.24. 3 minus 2.24, and the answer is 0.76. So then we go here. One is going to be 5.24. So this is 6. Half is 4.5. So it's actually somewhere right here. And the other one is 0.76. So this is 1. So it's 0.76 somewhere here. So the graph goes like this. Oh, wait, what happened? And something like this. And that's more or less our parabola. Okay, guys? Now we have seen the two possible cases on how to solve quadratic equation. One that it has a polynomial expanded, the other one looks like it's in the complete the square form. And actually this is a problem from the review number 26. And well, that's it for now. Okay, take care, guys. And I'll see you in a second. Well, later. Bye.